Is we have the power. We're here to inspire with song, to build bridges, to be kind and strong, welcoming to all, holding out hope, fighting for freedom and justice, and using what power we each have for good. Today we have our voices, our feet, our signs to wave around. Therefore we encourage singing and dancing and general carrying on. So allow me to introduce the folks whose joy today will be to touch your hearts and minds with music and words. We are loosely named the Freedom Singers, just for this occasion. Now, from left to right on the screen, we have, first is Alan Schrofer. Good luck spelling that. After many years in academia, Alan entered the profession of Christian ministry and clinical psychology. Raised in New Jersey, he eventually settled for multiple decades in New Hampshire. He moved to Florida to marry Susan. He began playing mandolin and mountain dulcimer in early retirement, being drawn to the old-time and Celtic music. After almost 15 years of travels, he says he has finally settled down. I do not believe that for 1 minute.
Don't believe it.
No. Susan Fitzgerald Smith. Susan was born in Kentucky, but raised in DeLand, and educated at Stetson University, yay Stetson, and considers herself a true Floridian at heart. Her life has spanned being a medical technologist, a sailboat liveaboard, and a teacher in biology. She plays her guitar and harmonica and has written many, many songs and is a lover of ballads. I am going to add, that her teaching and music came together when she not only taught her students how to play guitar, but wrote songs for them to help them learn and memorize complex terms and concepts. I understand that it was common to hear her students softly singing to themselves while they took tests. Homeostasis, staying alive, staying alive.
Homeostasis, gas exchange, different space for the things.
Now, I'm Marcia, and I introduced myself earlier. I began on piano as a small child since my daddy was a pianist. After decades away from any serious music while making a living as a pilot, an aircraft mechanic, and then a space shuttle technician, and then an inspector, my sister handed me her bass guitar. From there, it has been music all the time, and although I'm not currently in a formal band, I do run a weekly sing-along, play-along in Daytona, and a quarterly jam at the Port Orange Library, which you all are welcome to come to. And Eve has enjoyed being involved in her music her whole life. She started piano lessons when she was 5, but gratefully progressed to the flute. She says gratefully.
Didn't like piano.
Yeah, it's a tough instrument. She picked up the ukulele and guitar in childhood summer camp, and old folk songs remain among her favorites. She has played numerous community groups throughout her life and currently plays in the Daytona Beach Concert Band. Ukulele, right? Darn. I had 50-50 chance. She successfully raised 2 wonderful young men and had an interesting career as an environmental scientist. So, in addition to her music, she loves dogs and outdoor activities. I think we've got a whole bunch of dog lovers up on the stage. But wait, there's only 4 people on the screen. Who is that guy? My friend's dad is our surprise secret weapon, and we are thrilled to have him join our little band of misfits. David, okay, here we go. Dusilovich. I practiced for 2 days. But I understand in a pinch he answers to David Smith, so don't worry about it. David is the concert master for the South Shore Symphony Orchestra in Sun City Center near Tampa. 3rd grade is when he began playing violin, and he has never looked back. David earned bachelor's degrees in violin performance, music education, from the Peabody Conservatory of Music at Johns Hopkins University. He's been teaching and performing for over 30 years around the world including such illustrious venues as the Lincoln Center and Carnegie Hall. I had to brag on him. Okay, he takes great pleasure in this his ensemble called Heartstrings, a group performing heartfelt music meant to soothe the soul. When not playing music, David enjoys hiking and his four-legged bunny named Zach. As you can tell, we are all from wildly different backgrounds, but music, love of music, has brought us together. Now let's have some serious fun. All right, Susan.
Okay. Well, I think we all agree that with Thomas Paine's words written during the American Revolution, these are the times that try men's souls. A century later, Abraham Lincoln told us that a house divided against itself cannot stand. There's no doubt that our country is divided right now. So it's incumbent upon us now to reach out across the deepest canyons and to build bridges where we can. Our first song is called Bridges. Am I in tune?
So far. Too late now, Susan.
Yeah, well, if there was one string. Okay. There are bridges in the sky. They're shining in the sun. There are stones, steel and wood and wire. They can change two things to one. They are languages and letters. They are poetry and thought. They are love and understanding. And they're better than a wall. They are languages and letters. They are poetry and thought. They are love and understanding. And they're better than a wall. Now there are canyons, there are canyons. They are dawning in the night. They are red and bitter anger, and they're all void of light. They are fear and blind suspicion. They are apathy and pride. They are dark and so foreboding, and they're oh so very wide. They are fear and blind suspicion. They are apathy and pride. They are dark and so foreboding, and they're oh so very wide. So let's build a bridge of music. Let us cross it with a song. Let us span another canyon. Let us right another wrong. Oh, and if someone should ask us where we're off and down today, we will tell them building bridges and be off and on our way. Oh, and if someone should ask us where we're off and down today, we will tell them building bridges and be off and on our way. We will tell them building bridges and be off and on our way.
Susan, you're muted. You're muted.
Okay.
I'm sure most of you are familiar with emotional support animals. Well, a more recent phenomenon is emotional support Canadians. Our next song was gifted to us in a monthly newsletter by one of those emotional support Canadians, author Louise Penny, whom many of you probably know. The song, written by a Vermonter, Patty Casey, is called Stronger Than That. It's an encouragement for us, and it is an encouragement to fight for our country and for justice. It is also a reminder that while we fight, we must invite those who've turned away. The lyrics, "If fear can build a wall, love can tear it down," is an echo from the previous song, Building Bridges. Please sing along with the choruses. The words are on the screen. And if able, you're invited to stand when and if the Spirit moves you and show off those signs. This is a demonstration song if ever there was one. One, two, three. We are stronger than that. We are kinder than that. We are moving forward and we're not going back. We are stronger than that. We are kinder than that. Love is stronger than that. When the storm is rolling in and our hope starts to fade, that's when we rise as one. Our spirits start to blaze. We are made, we are mighty, even when we are afraid. And we are stronger than that. We are stronger than that. We are kinder than that. We are moving forward. We're not going back. We are stronger than that. We are kinder than that. Love is stronger than that. Ain't no signs. Dread to rise or shame. Our power lies in courage. Our brother is not changed. The lights go out on justice, then we will ride a flame. We are stronger than that. Let's sing our song. We are stronger than that. We are kinder than that. We are moving forward. We're not going back. We are stronger than that. We are kinder than that. Love is stronger than that. To everyone who's turned away, we open up our town. If fear will bring it home, then love will tear it down. Then we'll build a bigger table for all to gather round. 'Cause we are stronger than that. We are stronger than that. We are kinder than that. We are moving forward. We're not going back. We are stronger than that. We are kinder than that. Love is stronger than that. Yes, love is stronger than that. That's what I wanted to see. Alan.
The year is 1903, 122 years ago. Imagine approaching the Statue of Liberty with its torch lifted high in one hand for you to see, and hearing these words spoken to you as your ship docks after a rough ocean crossing. Quote, "Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. I send these, the homeless, tempest-tossed to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door." Written by poet Emma Lazarus, this motto on Lady Liberty's huge foundation has symbolized America as a place of refuge and opportunity to those fleeing hardship and oppression. We've all observed life in America to be different today. Personally, I have a well-educated and contributing 30-year-old Mexican grandson-in-law in Charlotte, North Carolina, who this past June 2025 became a proud American citizen, yet who daily is on guard against capture. Our next song is entitled Immigrant Eyes.
I would kind of like to add that Gus's father, Gustav, came through Ellis Island in 1908. I would love to have met him and heard his story. We're all immigrants. Sorry.
So, immigrant eyes.
That's for sure.
Old Ellis Island was split like a scene from a costume ball. Decked out in the colors of Europe, on fire with hope of it all. They're my fathers on fathers who huddled, tired and hungry and scared. Turn of the century pilgrims, bound by the dream that they shared. They were standing in line just like cattle. They were poked and slaughtered and shot. Some were one gasp away from sweet freedom. Some were torn from someone they loved. Through the sprawling tower of Babel came a young man confused and alone, determined and bound for America, carrying everything that he owned. Sometimes when I look in my grandfather's immigrant eyes, I see that day reflected and hold my feelings inside. I see starting with nothing, working hard all of his life. So don't take it for granted, grandfather's immigrant eyes.
I'd like to teach the world to sing. It was made famous by the New Seekers and the Hilltop Singers, and unfortunately, Coca-Cola. There are too many words to put up on the screen, but singing along is fine if you know the words. And that being said, I don't want anybody breaking out in the Coca-Cola jingle,
It's the real thing.
including you. All right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd like to build the world a home and furnish it with love. Grow apple trees and honey bees, snow white turtle doves. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to hold it in my arms and keep it company. That's the song I hear. That's the song I hear. Let the world sing today. Let the whole wide world keep singing. A song of peace that echoes on and never goes away. That's the song I hear. Like to sing the world. Let the world sing today. And give an echo through the hills for peace throughout the land. Put your hand in my hand. Let's begin today. Put your hand in my hand. Help me find a way. I'd like to build the world a home, furnish it with love. Grow apple trees and honey bees, snow white turtle doves. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to hold it in my arms and keep it company. That's the song I hear. That's the song I hear. Let the world sing today. Let the whole wide world keep singing. A song of peace that echoes on and never goes away. That's the song I hear. I'd like to sing the world. Let the world sing today. A song of peace that echoes on and rings throughout the land. That's the song I hear. That's the song I hear. Let the world sing today. Let the whole wide world keep singing. A song of peace that echoes on for peace throughout the land. Susan, it's your turn to introduce freedom.
Just a little conference here.
That's
Okay, freedom. Freedom, arguably our country's most cherished value. Freedom of speech and the right to assemble. Freedom of religion. Freedom from cruel and unusual punishment and the right to a fair and speedy trial for all. Freedom is another word for possibilities. Is it possible that we've taken our freedom for granted? Our next song comes from Eve's song file, songs from the protest era of the 60s and 70s, the civil rights in Vietnam, but is very poignant for today as well. So our next song is called Freedom, Pass It On, and it's a reminder for us and for us to pass on to the next generation that value of freedom.
So please join us. Please join us in the chorus, which are up on the screen. The last chorus is different, but the words should come up in time. We have adult supervision on that. And it's another sign, another opportunity to stand up and show those signs. All right. By the way, the author is unknown. I mean, you go on the internet, you will not find it. But anyways, it's all from her memory.
All right, ready? Freedom doesn't come on the edge of a wing. Freedom doesn't come like a newborn baby. to Marcia and Gus and Ellen and I when we were in Cape Breton, Nova Scotia, from another of our emotional support Canadians. Name is Dave Gunning. He's a prolific songwriter, and the song is called These Hands. It's become an anthem up there for those who attend his concert. Using our hands in service and care for others is an important value in many, if not all, religious traditions. Our song, These Hands, expresses these values well, and we invite you to sing along on the chorus.
And use your hands.
Yeah, feel free to wave your hand. So the chorus goes like, I'm going to do a little intro so I can get into the chorus. What shall I do with these hands of mine? What shall I do with these hands of mine? Well, the world could use a hero of the humankind, so tell me, what shall I do with these hands of mine? Okay, I'm going to start with a verse. Some hands have held the world together. Some hands have fought in wars forever. So tell me, what shall I do with these hands of mine? Chorus, everybody. What shall I do with these hands of mine? What shall I do with these hands of mine? The world could use a hero of the humankind, so tell me, what shall I do with these hands of mine? Some hands can stop the life from dying. Some hands comfort a baby crying. So tell me, what shall I do with these hands of mine? What shall I do with these hands of mine? What shall I do with these hands of mine? The world is a hero of humankind. So tell me, what shall I do with these hands of mine? I want to sing it from my heart. I want to hear it in the wind till it blows around the world and comes back again. All that we can ask is for our hands to be free, to use them when we want or whatever we need. Some hands can give voice to the nation. Some hands can know the times are changing. So tell me, what shall I do with these hands of mine? What shall I do with these hands of mine? What shall I do with these hands of mine? The world is a hero of humankind. So tell me, what shall I do with these hands of mine? One more time. What shall I do with these hands of mine? What shall I do with these hands of mine? The world is a hero of humankind. So tell me, what shall I do with these hands of mine? So tell me, what shall I do with these hands of
When a community of people with a common goal work together, they can achieve things that would be impossible for an individual, as their combined strengths, perspectives, and energy create a momentum greater than the sum of its parts. That's a quote from Tom Vilsack, who was a past Secretary of Agriculture and is the current CEO of the World Food Prize Foundation.
People have the power. All we have to do is awaken the power in the people. John Lennon, England.
If you have the power to help one person, if you have the power to change the world. Marcia from Zimbabwe.
We have the power to stand up for our values, demonstrate, donate, volunteer, and if unable, we can still be a good friend. Give hugs, like my husband, the hug monster, says they are free and they are returnable. Alan's going to extinguish the chalice. And you are welcome to stay with me. Just put the lid on. There you go. All right. The chalice is extinguished, but its light lives on in our minds and hearts and the souls of each one of us. Let us carry the flame with us and share it with those we know, those we love, and most especially with those we have yet to meet. I have one last quote. I couldn't help myself. It's an excerpt from a poem by Emily Dickinson. Before we send you out the door, if I can stop one heart from breaking, I shall not live in vain. If I can ease one life the aching, or cool one pain, or help one fainting robin into its nest again, I shall not live in vain. Please sing the choruses with you to Try a Little Kindness by Glenn Campbell. I'm sure you all are familiar with this. Sing loud. Remember what Wes told you last week. The louder you sing, the better we sound. So help us out. And as before, the chorus words are on the screen, but we're going to start with the verse.
For everyone to see. And if you try a little kindness, then you'll overlook the blindness of the narrow-minded people on the narrow-minded street. Of the narrow-minded people on the narrow-minded street.
Please join us for refreshments and conversation in the back of the room. Tim, do you have anything to add?
Nope. I have one thing to add. The older you get, the harder it is to do this stuff. I'm serious. It took us a long time.
You've done good.
It was fun though.
Well, thank you, everybody. Please join us.